When you try to sneak liquor on the cruise and Carnival finds it and confiscates it.
All right, guys, old school is back here with you again. That last conversation that we had on Carnival, wow, I had no idea it was going to go viral the way it did. You guys, wow, y'all really hit me up on a lot of comments there, and I tried to answer as many as I possibly could because that's the way I roll. I don't just like throwing stuff out there and not responding. And forgive me if I did not comment on everybody. God, that was what almost 1,000 comments, and I must have hit up about half of those. Oh, y'all working the brother. But anyhow, that last year we talked about Carnival and all the nonsense that was going on and the so-called racism, and hopefully we cleared a lot of that up. There's just so much information out there. It's just mind-boggling to me. But on this segment, we're going to talk about why all this, one of the reasons why a lot of this nonsense is happening. And it's called y'all trying to drag and smuggle that stuff, so spirits on board. I don't know if I can say that A word or not, but I'm just going to call it spirits on board through all those little devices and things and getting caught. And it's pretty interesting.
Okay, our steward just brought the goods, so this is the test to see if the goods made it, okay? I should have let y'all see me struggle to get that on the bed. This bag is 52 pounds. Heavyweight. Whole life. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab... Oh, it looks like they did open my shit. Oh no, it looks like they honestly didn't. They didn't open my bag at all. Unsnap this. I'm gonna go for the first thing that I put the liquor in. I put it in like 4 different bags. This one for sure has it. Ow! Yes, yes, yes. You go ahead and buy that drink package. You go ahead and call us ghetto. You go ahead and do whatever you want to do that suits you. But this suits me. Okay, thank you.
And one thing that kind of really got this thing started a little while back is when a person actually got their ill-gotten gains as far as their spirits on board. They decided to put it on, they decided to go national with it by putting it on social media. Just to show you that some of us are really probably a toothpick short of being in a full cup, so to speak.
A couple successfully sneaks alcohol onto a Carnival cruise ship inside of tampon containers. Let's get into it. Now, how do we know that they successfully snuck alcohol in tampon containers onto a Carnival cruise? It's because they posted it on social media. That's right. They posted themselves celebrating inside of their cabin, holding up the tampons with the alcohol in it after their cruise was over. But guess what? That did not stop Carnival from banning them for life. That's right. Once Carnival got a hold of the content, they sent the couple a nice letter stating that they were banned for life and that their next cruise deposit would not be returned. How is Carnival finding this content? Are they checking every passenger's social media page? No, they are not. They do have a social media team. They do have their own social media accounts. But what happens is when people post their dirt that they do on Carnival Cruise Ship, they just happen to tag Carnival, say Carnival's name, someone duets it, stitches it, shares it, and guess what? All Carnival has to do is type in the word Carnival, and every single video that has their name or hashtag in it will come up, and they will eventually see that content. So no, you didn't get away with anything. But my thing is, how are people Using these containers to sneak on alcohol, it is not that serious for me. I cannot see myself drinking alcohol out of a tampon container, whether it's a real tampon container or if it's one made to look like a tampon container that will hold alcohol. Whatever the case may be, I can't wrap my mind around drinking out of a lotion bottle, a shampoo bottle, or a tampon for some liquor. It's not that serious to me.
Do you realize that Carnival can, number one, let me read something to you. What happens if you're caught smuggling alcohol? Whoops, I said that word. I hope I don't get docked for that. Confiscation of spirits. If it's discovered during screening at embarkation, I'm only human, folks. Come on, give me a break, okay? Port or on board, Carnival will confiscate the contraband. If unopened and in its original packaging, it may be returned only on the last night. Any other containers, shampoo bottles, flasks are disposed of immediately.
Snuck my liquor on Carnival Cruise last week.
Y'all know the liquor be on a cruise be so high. So I went to Dollar Tree and bought these little bottles for $1. Well, of course, they come in a pack. And I'm going to pour that into the bottles. I'm going to hide those. And just see how it turn out. I'll let y'all know when it's sick. But yeah, be back later. Y'all, I really don't drink, so I'm just going to, bring just this bottle. These little 2.5 gonna last me the whole week. I kid you not. I'm not a drinker. I just drink occasionally, but yeah, this is gonna last me the whole week. And I got those right here too. There you go. Snuggle in.
Now, if you buy alcohol in these different ports of call, what Carnival's going to do, and I know this firsthand, you can buy all the alcohol you want to at these duty-free places, but they're going to confiscate it when you come back aboard, and you will see it again the night before you get back to whatever destination you came from. That's how they do it. They don't allow you to go back to your room and just kind of have a good time.
Hi friends, I'm just going to show you when you get off the ship, every time you get to a port, all the liquor you could ever want. Prices are pretty good. Champagne, let's see, go ahead. Let's see, champagne, $65. Buy two, get one free. But there's whiskey, cigarettes, cigars, trinkets, all the things you could ever want or need. It's beautiful, it's a beautiful day, a vacation, jewelry, any jewelry, diamonds, tanzanite, gold. Are you into watches? We have watches, Fossil, all the brand Citizens, look at all the things. Oh, diamonds, look at that. Look how beautiful. Ooh, that's a beautiful wedding ring. Sunglasses, Ray-Ban, Lancome, beauty products, Gucci, oh, prettier Gucci.
I've got that once before.
Hey friends, have a good day. We're headed back to the ship. We've spent a good time in Cozumel. Now it's time to get back to our ship. Have a blessed day, friends. Love you.
Disembarkment and fines. Carnival reserves the right to disembark you at any time with no refund and charge you for return transportation. In other words, what that's saying is that if they wanted to kick you off in Jamaica, guess what? You got to find your way back. Oh, and one other thing I want to stress to a lot of you new cruisers: get your passports. Get your passports, because usually if you get kicked off in a different country and you only have a birth certificate, that might be a problem, because trying to get back into the country, normally you need a passport. One of the ways around it, I guess, would be to try to find a U.S. embassy and have them to help you get back. In my first video that I put up with Carnival, that was discussing that. And bans from future sailing, we already talked about that. You can be banned indefinite on Carnival. And one other thing I want to say, I see coming down the pipe, I see cruise lines getting their head together and communicating with each other. I see that coming in the future, especially on a lot of these bad individuals that don't know how to conduct themselves or don't have any home training or manners or none of that good stuff. I see them all getting together and probably having a national database to where they know who's who, so they can keep you from sailing on their cruise lines. So that just might be something you might want to kind of keep in mind.
The guy from the viral boat fight speaks for the first time.
Well, turns out that 65-year-old man could really fucking throw him.
When Carnival gives you that letter, either on the last day before you disembark or while you're still on a cruise line, yeah, that's not too good.
This post is to make sure that you guys do not smuggle alcohol on Carnival Cruise Line. They are not playing. They are banning people from their cruise line if you do so.
Now on this video, and I'm not gonna talk you to death like I keep saying that, but I know I get a little carried away at times, and I do apologize for that, because as you notice, I'm kind of a talker, but I do love what I'm doing. I do love putting out positive, correct information to you so that you can be aware on some of the more critical things that are going on in the cruise industry. Now, that racism bit, we discussed that a lot in the first video. And the next video I'm getting ready to put out at least, there's a lot of other individuals that act just as bad as some of these ghetto blacks. And believe it or not, there are ghetto Hispanics, there are ghetto Asians, there are definitely ghetto whites out there. I had to do a lot of thumbing to find a lot of these videos, but I heard from one guy, and it kind of woke me up as to what was really going on. And I don't know if it's true or not, but he said something about the algorithms homing in on just the disruption that the black community causes on these cruise ships. But when I started venturing out to different other areas, as far as whites cruising and Hispanics cruising and Asians cruising, I started finding out a lot of fights are caused and created by those folks too. But, you know, blacks are in the spotlight all the time because, you know, it's kind of easy, and we put the information. In other words, we snitch on ourselves. We video everything and throw it out there, and for our likes and clicks and all that other good stuff. But anyhow, I hope you're enjoying these Carnival videos, because I have a ton of them that I had no idea this much information was out there. These many videos were out there. But it's bad, folks. But one other thing I saw and I read, well, at least I read in my comments, and it's this. You live your life the way you see fit. If you're a cruiser like myself, you don't let people drag you down to their level to where you get discouraged and you don't do what you're happy doing. I will not get discouraged, and I will not allow someone to steal my thunder. If I love cruising, and I'm going to continue cruising, whether it's on Carnival, Royal Caribbean, or any of the other ones. Disney. I have never been on Disney. I may try. Well, really, I'm solo, so Disney. I probably wouldn't do that one. MSC is one I want to try, and a few of the others. But don't let anybody discourage you from doing what you like. Remember, as far as I know, we only live one time. I mean, we're here for a short period of time. So let's stop all this nonsense and enjoy what days we have left. And don't let someone else steal our thunder, so to speak. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get into some of these Einsteins, rocket scientists who actually got away with smuggling stuff on board. At least they thought they did. Okay, with all that being said, you guys stay blessed, and we're gonna all get through this nonsense. We're gonna make it. So let's do it.
Hold up. If you are planning on cruising with Carnival anytime soon, you want to hear this. I found out this morning from Carnival management that they are cracking down on people who are sneaking liquor aboard the cruises. Y'all, they're not having it. And if you're caught, you risk being banned from cruising. Now, I don't know if the ban would be indefinite or what, but they are not having it. So your alternatives are this: don't drink, buy the drink packages, and if it's a double occupancy cabin, both parties have to purchase, or bring a bottle of wine. Each person over age 21 is allowed. Don't risk losing your cruise privileges.
Some people think it's cute or funny to try to outsmart the security guards on a Carnival cruise ship by sneaking in alcohol. All sorts of ingenious idiots are posting on social media their successful attempts at putting alcohol in water bottles and hairspray and mouthwash. I mean, really, who's bringing 24 ounces of Listerine on a 4-day cruise? Carnival's well aware of these tricks. They watch social media. In fact, the general counsel for Carnival's litigations is watching this video right now. Hey! So I don't care if you rip off Carnival, that's your business. What I do care about, as a lawyer who sues cruise lines, is that if you overconsume alcohol, you expose yourself and others to serious harm. You're more likely to slip, trip, or fall, or be a victim of sexual assault, or get into a fight. Carnival's supposed to have on board monitors that will observe your consumption of alcohol and hopefully prevent you from over-consuming, or certainly prevent themselves from over-serving. Nonetheless, you kind of thwart that effort if you are going to bring in your own alcohol and sit there and be sipping copious amounts in your room, or walking around with a water bottle full of vodka. It just doesn't make sense. Cruise ships are far more dangerous than you think. I understand your need to save a few bucks or perhaps prove that, you can game the system or hack it. But John Heald, the brand's ambassador, came out this week and said, you know what? We're well aware of your attempts to sneak alcohol on our ships. We know what sites you can go to on Amazon to buy fake-looking bottles to fill with alcohol. We know it. And if we find it, here's what's going to happen. You're going to be banned for life. Your cruise is going to end just to save a few bucks on booze. Let me know what you all think. And for more information from a lawyer who sues Carnival all the time.
Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know.
They're gonna know. How would they know?
Yeah, Carnival straight up took my liquor. do not get the bottles from Amazon, y'all. The reviews on Amazon said they work. That shit don't work. Them folks took my liquor and I still made a video.
So Carnival Cruises have announced some changes. Let's talk about it. So if you have not heard, Carnival Cruises have updated some rules that they previously had. Starting with number 1, cannabis, even if it's legal in your state, whatever, you have a license, it is no longer allowed on board at all. It is banned under federal law and you may face removal from the ship. Update number 2, guests 17 and under must go to their cabins at 1 a.m. unless accompanied by an adult. They also have now banned handheld fans that do not require a battery, which is weird, but you know, they do it out of concerns for their safety. That was done due to the viral video, Where the Fan's At. Also, Bluetooth speakers are now banned in public areas of the ship. Some think that it's racially biased and they're targeting a certain group. You tell me what you think. I'm really unsure. Wouldn't surprise me, but you tell me. Also, they are now enforcing the drink package, so you may only have up to 15 drinks. This was something that's always been in place, but they're just now enforcing it heavily. So once you're at 15 drinks, that's it. You're cut off. They're not going to serve you anymore. And the last one, reduced music genre options. I mean, they can say what they want, but obviously removing hip-hop and so on and so forth, you're targeting a certain group. So tell me how you feel about that one as well. And then also, you may no longer request a special song from the DJ on board. They're going to politely decline you. You tell me, do you guys still want to go to Carnival? It's up to you. I want to know. I'm genuinely curious. You know, what is the best cruise liner?
They get back a motherfucker. They get back a motherfucker.
The dogs. I want to say that. The dogs. Wait. Who's cute, baby? The dogs. Let's see. Oh, they on 6th floor. That's our room.